Hey YouTube, I'm really tired, but I decided to do another video because I knew that if I didn't do it now, I would never do it. So I'm gonna do it now. Excuse my tiredness. Okay, so this video is gonna be about job selection, or my job selection. Okay, for starters, on my list of jobs that I gave to my recruiter and that I gave to the people down at MEPS on the day I swore into debt, most of the jobs I picked were medical, and the other few that I picked were like admin job, like boring admin jobs that, are like my last resort jobs. But the rest of them were medical. So this morning, my recruiter called me, and he was like, "Hey, Jessica, I just wanted to touch base with you and check up on you because, I received your email, talking about which jobs you wanted, and I just wanted to touch base with you because it's the beginning of the month, and we're finna get handed jobs, so, I'm trying to get you a job." Okay, for starters, he told me that since I am a minority, that I am a black female, that I get pushed to the list before everybody because their commander says that there are not enough minorities in the Air Force, specifically black females. There are not enough black females in the Air Force, so I get pushed to the front of the line. Yeah, which is pretty cool because I agree there are not enough, nearly enough black women in the Air Force. I feel like we are a minority. Anyways, so he was like, "I just wanted to, check and see with you because I noticed that all of the jobs that you put down were medical, and then you had some like personnel admin jobs, and you don't seem like that type to me." I'm really not, but I just put those down because I didn't go into this journey looking for or to do a specific job. I just wanted to be in the Air Force, and that's all I knew. And even now, I'm not like picky on what job I get. I just don't want to be a grease monkey, and I don't want to do security forces. Yeah, but anyways, so he was like, "Okay, well, first, let me tell you guys this is my list of jobs. I have 4 pages of jobs to choose from. 6 of them were admin jobs, 17 of them were general jobs, 71 of them were electronic jobs, and 26 of them were mechanic jobs." So my recruiter was like, "Your scores were not amazing. Like, you didn't just blow the test out of the ballpark, but the areas that you scored high in are areas that people usually don't score high in, which were the electronics and the mechanics." He's like, "I have guys that come in wanting to do the jobs that you have listed on your sheet." One of my 71 electronic jobs that were listed. He's like, "I have guys who come in wanting to do something in that field, but when they take the ASVAB, their scores are like too low in those areas to get the jobs." So I think basically what he was really saying was that I have the scores that guys try to get because they're mechanic jobs and electronic jobs and stuff like that, and avionics and all that stuff. So I was like, yeah, I think I got that from my parents because my dad is in a motorcycle group called the Soul Hawks. And yeah, he's always fixing someone's car and always fixing his motorcycle, and my mom is the same way. He taught her what she knows about cars, and they both taught me. So yeah, anyways, so I basically told him, any job that you think I would like, because he knows me, he knows my personality, and he knows that I don't want to get dirty, basically. So I basically just told him just if you can get me a job this month, that would be awesome. I'd be very appreciative. The only things that are off limits are security forces and jobs that are going to get me dirty. And he was like, okay. He's like, he's like, just trust me, just trust me. I'm going to get you a job that you're really going to enjoy. So I'm like, okay. So I'm excited. He asked me why I didn't put down any of the electronic or mechanic jobs. And I told him it wasn't because I don't want to do electronics or mechanics. It's just because the descriptions, like the titles of the jobs on this list are freaking, like, they're crazy. Like, one of them is avionics sensor system and electronic warfare system. Okay, that one's kind of like speaks for itself. But other ones like all this mobility, airfare, integrated instrument, and flight control, KC-10, and all those, I'm like, I have no idea what those are. And when I Googled a lot of these jobs, nothing really came up with the exact, like, I guess, routine or whatever that those people go through. And it didn't come up with, like, a definition for those jobs. So that's why I didn't put any of those on my list. So, fair warning to you guys, when you get your list, don't be afraid to talk to your recruiter and ask them what these different jobs are. My mother, she's prior military, and she looked at the list, and she told me, she was like, I don't even know what half of the jobs are on your 4 pages, because the titles of the jobs are just, like, outrageous. And yeah, so yeah, I don't know, I'm excited. He told me that he's gonna get me a job this month, though, so I'm excited. I'm kind of nervous, though, because my birthday is August 31st, and today is August 6th, so it would be so awesome if I got a shit date before my birthday. And then it would be even more awesome if this actual date for me to go to boot camp was before Christmas. That would be awesome. Yeah, so wish me luck, and like I said, don't be afraid to ask your recruiter, and I guess veterans and other people who are enlisted right now. I know a lady. Dang, I took it out of my pocket. But this lady, I work at Michael's in the framing department, and one of my customers today, she's she's still in the Air Force. She's been in for 16 years. And she was like, hey, give me a piece of paper. So I give her a piece of paper, and she, like, started writing down. She was like, I'm going to write down all of the jobs that, like, have high incomes for when you get out. She was like, so if you do this job, and it's so crazy because those are jobs that I, like, listed and jobs that I want. So she was like, yeah, so when you get out of the military, you can do this, and, the civilian world pays much more than the Air Force would for specific jobs. Anyways, but, so yeah, don't be afraid to ask your recruiter about what the hell is on these sheets of paper, because the internet does not tell you everything like they say they do. So don't be afraid to ask your recruiter, and don't be afraid to ask people who have military background and military experience. But it's most likely that even the people that are in the military or prior military don't even know what they're, like, looking at, because they go by the civilian, I guess, job title for certain jobs on here. So, yeah. Wish me luck. Good luck to everyone. Continue liking my videos. Continue subscribing. Thank you. Bye.